We're back here. We got halftime here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're back. We got halftime here, and our cheerleaders are out, and we got a special guest, Derek, a legend, absolute legend here in Prairie Grove. Played for Prairie Grove, graduated in 2007. Steven Idlett. Steven, it's great to have you home.
Thank you. It's good to be home.
Yeah, it's good. And, you picked a great night, Colors Day. And
yeah, this worked out really well.
And not only Colors Day, it's Huntsville.
I know, yeah.
And I have to ask you, Steven, you played here for 3 years. You had a great career here. We want to talk a little bit more about what you've done since you left high school. But if you have a memory, what memory do you remember most about playing at Prairie Grove?
Obviously, yeah, that last game against Huntsville, which I think was the last time I've been in this gym for a game, because I don't think we played there afterwards. So, yeah, that's my last memory, was that game-winning shot going in.
Yeah, that was a great game. And the guy sitting next to you, my son McKay, I think, has watched that game 100 times.
Yeah.
And he's seen it. He can tell you exactly what happened. And I've seen it.
He knows the final score.
Yeah.
I bet Steven.
What was the final score? That's true. There you go. Nice job.
But that night was so special, and matter of fact, you and Scroggins got in a little foul trouble that night. And
I was always in foul trouble, though.
And then Kevin Morton hit the big shot at the buzzer. Well, tell us a little bit about what you've done since you graduated high school.
I played basketball at the University of Tulsa for 5 years. I redshirted my freshman year, and then I've been playing in Europe and in Canada the last 3 years. So I started in Hungary and played there for a year. Went to Lithuania for about a little over a month and finished out in Canada my second year, and I just got back from Switzerland.
Wow.
And I think I'm calling it a career now.
Dude, they say that again?
I think I'm retiring. It's early retirement due to some physical ailments, but it's taken me a lot of places, which is nice.
That's good. Well, let me ask you a couple questions. I know that people who are watching, and I'll tell you, not only are people watching now, we post these things to the internet, so it lives in infamy.
Oh, okay.
So let me ask this. What's the game like? I know Tulsa, I actually went over and watched you play Brigham Young one night.
That, yeah.
But what's the game like in different countries? Is it very similar? Is it played a little bit differently? Or
it's a little bit different. As opposed to watching in the NBA, it's a lot more team-oriented. They're real big on ball movement. It's not just one guy. Although there are some really good, talented players out there, it's really about ball movement and skills as instead of athleticism. Because you don't see as many athletes out there in Europe, but you see guys that have a lot of skill. They can really shoot it or really good at certain
free throw
things.
percentage a little higher over there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yep.
So you're saying they play like my Spurs over there?
They play just like the Spurs. Exactly. They play just like Derek Spurs. Yep.
Well, Steven, I'll tell you, it's great to have had one of our hometown boys to go off and be successful in basketball.
Thank you.
Now that you've due to your physical ailment, saying you're doing on, what's some plans you have now? Are you still trying to figure that out?
Still trying to figure it out, but just hanging out with my family and being close for an extended period of time has been wonderful. It's been really nice, and maybe go back to school in the future. I'm not sure yet, so it's kind of taking it slow.
Well, if I remember correct, your sister's name Dana, is that right?
Dana.
She was a pretty good basketball player herself, right?
Yeah, she played at the University of Tulsa before I did.
Okay.
Yep.
What is Dana up to these days?
She's playing music, just like Dad. She's really good, actually. She's playing around Fayetteville. She travels. She actually just got back from California and at Colorado, played some shows out there. She's doing well. She's really come into her own.
Lynn, I want to ask Steve. He says the first game he's been back in Prairie Grove since he graduated. It's also the first time he's been in this gym, and I've not yelled at him. It's a monumental night.
Yell at me? For what? I don't know what you would yell at me about.
But I was going to ask you, Steven, because you haven't seen, obviously, the past few years of the Prairie Grove basketball team, but seeing the first half here, what are some things that stand out to you from this year's team standpoint? What are you, in your expert opinion right here, what are you seeing?
My expert opinion. I mean, I haven't watched high school basketball in a long time, but I mean, watching Huntsville play, you can tell they're well drilled and they're doing well. I think we could do a better job of defense, could step it up for sure. And getting better position on the inside and going up balanced for Prairie Grove.
Yeah.
Doing a little bit of that. Yeah. But I mean, it's a 1-point game, so I mean, they're doing all right.
Yeah, I think that too. Considering how we've played to only be one, and watch the way Huntsville played to be one down. What do you think about our big man, Big Dylan Sainer? I mean, how would you have matched up against him in high school?
I don't know. No one will ever know. But he's a big kid, man. He's about 6'7", and I heard about 250. I actually worked with him a little bit when in the summer. Coach Ed had me work with him a little bit, and he's got some talent. He really does. He's got good touch on the shot and runs the court pretty well. He's a big kid.
Are you taking credit for the shot fake?
Did he do a shot fake?
He's done it twice this year, and I never saw him do it last year.
Maybe.
So you're taking credit
I'll take credit for that. I can do that.
He's done a nice job with it this year.
All me.
Hey, we'll take it.
Well, I'll tell you the thing about him. He's a really fantastic tight end in football. I think that'll probably be his. He's got good soft hands. Well, Steven, I tell you, it has been an absolute pleasure to have you in our gym tonight and to have you with us, spend some time with us. We are, as hometown Prairie Grove, we're very proud of you and what you've been able to accomplish. And,
thank you very much.
And you brought some great memories to many of the hometown folks here. Yeah. We wish you the best in your future endeavors. Please tell your folks that we said hello. And I got
come back and see us.
Yeah, and I got
come back and see us.
Absolutely, I'll do that.
I got a message. I told my son Ty, who was the point guard when you played. I told him you were going to be on tonight. He was trying to pick it up, but he said if he didn't make it, he said to make sure I said hello. And he's
how's he doing?
He's doing really good, But again, one of our all-time greats here in Prairie Grove, Steven Idlett, with us. We'll be back after these messages.
Thank you.